So here is a test of two radios on the same signal on medium wave, 580 kHz, CFRA in Ottawa. The two radios we're going to test right now are the Tecsun H-501X versus the new CCradio 2E. And we'll try to see if we can notice a difference in reception between both radios using internal ferrite, of course. The internal ferrite of the H501X is known to be a little longer than usual, which means it should get better reception than most radios. But the CCradio 2E is advertised as enhanced as a twin coil ferrite, which also should improve reception. And we're going to check that out. So the first radio you're hearing now with 580 CFRA Ottawa is the Tecsun H501X.
2 weeks. I can't help them with appointments or things they need to go to. I had to cancel a medical appointment.
Now, Ruffin, Dunlop, and her friend are both fully vaccinated, but were given 2 PCR tests at the border and mandated to take them during quarantine. The first test was sent off for results already. She says she's since received communications by phone and email reminding her of the legal consequences for breaking quarantine. CCB News Ottawa reached out to the Canadian Border Services Agency for comment, but hadn't heard anything back at the time the story was published earlier today.
We had the app. It wouldn't work. I feel like the government has let us down.
Well, last week, the CDSA reminded all returning travelers they must use the ArriveCare app regardless of how long or how short the trip is. And the travel expert even on Thursday and Friday talking about that this is the
And now let's try the CCradio 2E on the same signal.
There for technical assistance. A few texters here think that just, she forgot her password or something, but I feel like it's a little bit more complicated than that from the sounds of it in terms of the technical issue not being able to get on the app to begin with. But hopefully get out of quarantine as soon as possible. Just, imagine at this point we're all dealing with, quarantines and stay at home for a few days while others were tested, and just kind of be back in that when you got your vaccination, you seemingly did everything that you were supposed to. But to also deal with parents as well, being a caregiver, it just makes it a difficult situation. Coming up later on in the show as well, I'm going to check in with Mike Blanchfield. News today that Dominic Barton, Canada's ambassador to China, has stepped down. We'll chat about that kind of surprise move, and also the role that Barton played in the release of the two Michaels recently, China and Canada relations at an all-time low. Mike Blanchfield will join us. He's the co-author of a new book about two Michaels, but he's also the international affairs reporter for the Canadian Press. So he'll join us in the 5 o'clock hour to chat about that news today. We also have our political panel coming up at 4:30 today, chatting about federal and provincial politics as well. Just curious if you've seen the Omicron variant. We've seen different kind of measures put in place, more oral vaccination.
And we are going back to the Tecsun H501X receiver.
We've seen the Trudeau government even get thanked by the Ford government last week for stepping up in those border measures. So just kind of curious, is this Omicron situation and dealing with these health measures, does it present itself here in Parliament as an opportunity for the Trudeau Liberals to build a brand that was so heavily damaged during the election campaign heading into this fall? I'm kind of curious about that as well. But all of that and more coming up on our political panel. That's at 4:30 this afternoon. Let's take a quick break now to check in on the weather from the CTV Weather Center. Here's Matt Scooby.
The redeeming quality about this Monday is that it is mild out there today, but we're going to have some wind gusts that are probably going to change that still here over the course of the afternoon into the evening hours as we get chilly once again. -10 is the overnight low. We've got about 10 centimeters at the Ottawa airport that was reported today. Areas in west of the city, Gatineau, higher than that, closer to 15 if not more. So all that snow, some of it's melting, but it's going to freeze because we're dropping down to -10 tonight, and the rain might change back to some flurries before all this moves off overnight. -5 is the high for your day tomorrow on your Tuesday. Sunshine out there, maybe some afternoon cloud cover. Also high of -5 for your Wednesday, overcast with a chance of some flurries. Maddie Eisenberg is standing by with another check on your time-saver traffic.
The 417 west has some moderate volume from Nicholas up to Rochester. 417 east is congested at Maitland this hour. The 174 is away free.
And now going back to the CCradio 2E once more.
You're listening to Ottawa Now. Give talk a try on your smart speaker. Just ask for News Talk 580 CFRA.
I need to sell my car fast.
SellMyCarIn30minutes.com.
What?
If you need to sell your car quickly, go to SellMyCarIn30minutes.com. You can sell it in 30 minutes.
Visit SellMyCarIn30minutes.com now.
Looking for a seniors apartment building in the historic village of Manasset? Time to visit Miller Senior Apartments. This boutique luxury building has 45 suites with full kitchens and all appliances are included. Located near Watson's Mill, Miller Senior Apartments offer breathtaking views of the Rideau River, 5-star dining, and more. If you aren't ready for a retirement home but want carefree living, experience Miller Senior Apartments today. millerapartments.ca.
Tonight on CTV News at 6.
I'm Graham Richardson. Coming up tonight, the first blast of winter, snow, then freezing rain, then heavy rain. Leah LaRock rounds out our storm coverage. Also tonight, a man shot dead in the west end of Ottawa overnight. Police call it a targeted attack. And trying to sort out the arrived can mess, why people who are not sick are being forced to quarantine.
Live, local, breaking. CTV News tonight at 6.
Good afternoon. Francis Plumbing and Heating.
So this is same conditions. You've noticed I haven't put the radios next to each other. Why? Because the ferrites are actually interacting. If I put the Tecsun H-501 next to it at the same time, there's definitely some nulling and some interference being created. It's immediately noticeable, so I have to actually, take one, put it here, put the station, and then put the other one and take this one away to make sure there's no interaction between both. It's difficult. I'd say that the CCradio 2E does possibly have a little edge, but it's not as clear-cut as we might think. We're going to continue tonight doing more with, some stations from far away, including we'll try to, do it with stations that are more difficult to receive within some of the frequency range of medium wave. So what do you guys think? Do you have a winner? If you do, just write it in the comments. If you like my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you for watching our videos.